is a danger to themselves or to others. But how difficult it might be to lock up an entire country. Which can, do you think, let's say, one question I had for Dr. Trivedi and Dr. Markandey, who are attentively listening to every word I say, can you see the concept of spiritual crisis or emergency applied not solely to individuals, but to collective organizations, groups of people, societies, nations? Spiritual emergency. Can we experience a spiritual emergency at the collective level? And my answer is, obviously, yes. One, we have a nuclear weapon crisis in the world today. And two, we have a climate change crisis in the world today. Is there a spiritual dimension to climate change? What should one do if you encounter someone going through a psychotic break, a madness episode, or a spiritual emergency? Stay tuned. I'll tell you the next time. Okay, I won't get into it. I've spoken at length. I've spoken a long time. I'm very privileged to be able to speak to you. I hope that Dr. Trivedi's book and my talking with you this morning introduces this concept. It's very profound. It's very rich. It's been studied. It's been researched. And people have practiced. Psychotherapists, psychiatrists. See, this is what happens. What happens is that people get into serious, deep mental difficulty, personality trouble, and are going mad, are going through a psychotic break. But the idea is, do some of those people have the opportunity to make a spiritual breakthrough and make a spiritual enlightenment and have the emergency turn into something tremendous and life-changing, life-transforming? That is the basic question, and it's probably, if we do another conference, I'll tell you what I think. And I appreciate the opportunity to speak to everybody. I'm glad that this room has filled up. It's good to see everybody. And let's have a great conference. And let's not keep nuclear weapons on this planet. And I think what we've seen recently with the suicide attack, which also has a spiritual dimension, and you know what it is, and I'm not going to say it, where 40 or more Jawans were killed. Then the Indian government responded with a cross-border air raid, bombing. Maybe 235, 350 jihadis were killed. Oh, but Pakistan doesn't have jihadis on their territory, of course, but everybody knows they do. Okay? Now, this is a crisis. And it's a nuclear weapon crisis, everybody, even if you don't want to admit it. And if you think, you Indians think, oh, nobody's going to use a nuclear weapon, it's not going to happen, read my book, The Third Bomb, and look how Pakistani military officers and generals speak about the use of their nuclear weapons. You don't have the same approach to nuclear weapons as they do. And they have the willingness to use them first, and you don't. You have a response deterrence, a second use, okay, which you shouldn't have anyway. I don't think it's in your character. I don't think using nuclear weapons is in the character of Indians. And I don't know about Pakistanis, I never lived there. But I know about Americans, we used them, didn't we? Twice. That's why I call it the third bomb. Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and all the rest of the nuclear weapons are number 3. All we have to do is disarm number 3, the third bomb. Take care of the third bomb, and the third bomb is up here. You can stand those nuclear weapons in the corner, they're not going to do a thing. But the human being has a bomb in his head, and in his person, and in his group behavior, could use a bomb. And congratulations, in the eyes of the New York Times editorial board, India and Pakistan have just assumed the #1 most dangerous position on planet Earth because of your recent crisis. Suicide attack, bombings, pilot ejecting. By the way, he's extremely lucky to come out of an aircraft at that speed and live. And you got him back. Let's hope you don't have to send any more. We don't have to see that again. I saw 100-some pilots go to Vietnam. 25 of them died. How many people did they kill? See, you don't do body counts at Balakot. We don't do body counts in Vietnam. 2 to 3 million people we killed. Oh, only 2 to 3 million people. Since the Second World War, supposedly by some researchers, the United States has killed 20 to 30 million people by military means on planet Earth. And nobody talks about it. It's not even a subject for discussion, is it? Right? Okay, you know what's happening. I think Indians are aware of that. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up. Stillness is most difficult. For there we discover, in facing the real, nothing. So, my final word is, I wish you nothing.
Interesting, and we are sure we would like to keep on inviting you from time to time. Before other books are released and introduction of the invitees, awardees and delegates is initiated, we would like to welcome our chief guest and the guest of honor. First of all, Dr. Markandey, who is the Chancellor of the Indira Gandhi Technological and Medical Sciences University in Arunachal Pradesh, as also the Senior Advisor of the United Nations Habitat, is here with us. We welcome him. In the welcome speech, he was remembered, and now is the time for his felicitation. May I call upon the co-convener of the summit, Ms. Rekha Udit. Please come and offer flowers to Dr. Markandey. So, friends, we call upon our most learned astrologer of Asia, Pandey Kumar Sastri. आप कृपया पुष्पगुच्छ हमारे प्रतिकुलाधिपति प्रो चांसलर ऑफ द ग्लोबल ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी नागालैंड डॉक्टर एस.एन. पांडे जी का भेंट करें पुष्पगुच्छ से। बहनों और भाइयों, हमारे सभी अति विशिष्ट मेहमान हैं, उन सब का भी खैर मकदम होगा। इसके पहले की इंट्रोडक्शन का कार्यक्रम हो, we would like to request Dr. Markandey Rai, the Lauded Chancellor, to kindly release some of our publications. The book to be released on this occasion is the book authored by Dr. Archana Sosilya, who is Associate Professor in the University of Delhi, Aditi Mahavidyalaya, the Hindi book Godhuli Ki Subah. Very important publication, and she would like to also let you know after some time the theme behind this writing this book. So this book will be released by Dr. Rai, also by Dr. Pandey, and Dr. Poonam Verma, and myself. We have to open it. सुशीला जी आप आइए। सुशीला जी ये किताब आप हाथ में रख लीजिए, वही किताब है। हाँ बोलिए। का विषय है कि
I would like to request two ladies over here, Dr. Mamta Sharma and my real sister Dr. Shalini, who were the motivating factors who inspired me to write these books when I was going through very emotional crisis when my father had a heart attack. And at that time, ma'am had just joined my college. She was my principal, I was an employee, but when I shared my plight with her, she just hugged me and said, Archana, abhi abhi chale jao. And my sister, when I was just 18 years old, at that time I came from Bihar to Delhi. मेरी माँ ने मुझे जन्म तो दिया था, पर मेरी सिस्टर मुझे इस मुकाम तक लाने में मेरी माँ का रोल अदा किया है. So these two ladies have got really influenced me to express my emotions about my elderly parents.
कविता फूटती है जब इमोशंस आते हैं. वाल्मीकि को महर्षि वाल्मीकि बना दिया कविता ही फूटने से. घटना लाइफ में जब होती है और उससे आदमी जुड़ता है, कविता फूटती है, और कविता फूटती है तो नेचुरल वो प्रवाह
दिल का दर्द बाहर आता है.
दर्द खुशी जो भी हो उस भाव समय का. बहुत धन्यवाद आपको, बहुत बधाई, हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं. ऐसे ही अच्छा काम करते रहें और हम लोगों के बीच में कुछ हम लोगों को पढ़ने के लिए ऐसे ही मटेरियल लाते रहें.
क्योंकि आपने इसकी भूमिका लिखी है.
धन्यवाद. And programs in the auditorium only. So once it comes to coming to this small conference room, we are uncomfortable because the number of books are many, the guests are many. So in photography and on many fronts, we are somehow having limitations. So we would like to ask for forgiveness, and that is how we are going to proceed further for getting everybody introduced. So I will start from myself, and then in the clockwise direction, our other friends would also like to just tell the name and from where are they coming. That will help us to have a better environment so far wholesomeness is concerned. So friends, my name is Dr. Trivedi, and I have been here in Delhi for the last 40 years, and I'm the founder chancellor of a few universities in India, and presently the president of the Confederation of Indian Universities, as well as the chairperson of the Indian Institute of Ecology and Environment. Thank you.
और त्रिवेदी जी के साथ जुड़ करके हम लोग कुछ कार्यक्रम करते रहते हैं. इनके ही सौजन्य से मैं कुलाधिपति हूँ, चांसलर हूँ इंदिरा गांधी टेक्नोलॉजिकल एंड मेडिकल साइंस यूनिवर्सिटी के, और इनके साथ मिलकर कुछ और भी जो इनकी प्रेरणा से मार्गदर्शन में सेवा होता है करते रहते हैं. धन्यवाद.
I am Dr. Pandey. I am Pro-Chancellor of the Global Open University Nagaland. I retired from Ministry of Ayush way back in 2008. And since then I am doing my private practice as well, and associated with a number of universities, including ICTAM Zero and Global Open University. Thank you.
I am Dr. Tanmay Rudra. Presently I am associated with Scientific and Environmental Research Institute, Previously, I was the Pro Vice Chancellor of Sikkim Skills University, West Bengal, and presently the University Institute is running under the banner of entrepreneurship of Dr. P. Ranjan Trivedi, sir. Thank you.
R.K. Shahrawat. I am running a NGO in Delhi since last 10 years under the direction of Mr. P.R. Trivedi. Thank you.
I am Dr. Archana Saushalya, working as Associate Professor in Aditi Mahavidyalaya, and I am a social academician. By profession, I am an academician, you can say by default or by compulsion, but my soul is of an activist. Thank you.
Your area of interest?
I teach political science in my college, but I work for women, elderly parents, और मैं संस्कार बांटना चाहती हूँ आज के इस young generations में. I want to inculcate values among young children to sustain our elderly parents and to sustain the values of society. Thank you.
Principal in Department of Education. I am greatly associated with Dr. P.R. Trivedi. I learned so many things, and as my sister said, Dr. Archana, I am also teaching the students of the young generation, so I just want to inculcate values, spiritual values, and so many things in my students. This is the motive of being a teacher in my life.
This is Dr. Babita Misra. I am appointed as a research supervisor in ICTAMSU under the guidance of Dr. P.R. Trivedi, and I did my PhD in marine biotechnology from Banasthali University and MPhil from Delhi University. Thank you.
सभी को नमस्कार. मैं सुषमा टीजीटी हिंदी आर.के. पुरम केंद्रीय विद्यालय आर.के. पुरम सेक्रेटरीट से आई हूँ. मैं भी एक शिक्षिका के हैसियत से अपने विद्यालय में संस्कार डालना चाहती हूँ, वैल्यू सिखाना चाहती हूँ. धन्यवाद.
Babita, I am TGT Maths and Kendriya Vidyalaya Secretariat R.K. Puram. In our school, we are already conducting the Awakened Citizen program run by the Ramakrishna Mission Ashram. In last 5 years, I am conducting that for 7 to 9 standard children. Thank you.
I am a student in Kendriya Vidyalaya Secretariat R.K. Puram.
Which class?
In 9th class.
Good morning, Manager. I am Kiran. I am studying class 9th in KV Sector 8, R.K. Puram. As a student, I want to learn good manners and everything from teachers. Thank you.
Good morning to all of you present here. I am Sujal of class 9th of KV Sector 8. I am inspired by the speech given on spiritual crisis and awakened programs.
My name is Diksha Yadav. I study in class 7B in Kendriya Vidyalaya Sector 12 Dwarka. Good morning one and all. I am Tanya for class 4 school KV Sector 12 Dwarka in Delhi. I study in class 7C.
My name is Mayank Singh. I study in class 7. My school name is Kendriya Vidyalaya Sector 12 Dwarka.
Myself, Vinu, TGT Art Education from Kendriya Vidyalaya Sector 12 Dwarka.
Good morning. I am Vishjit Kumar, TGT History, Kendriya Vidyalaya Sector 12 Dwarka, and I am teaching history, and actually I am making little historian with rational thinking. That's my objective.
सुप्रभात सभी को. मेरा नाम भीमचंद शर्मा है. मैं प्रशिक्षित स्नातक शिक्षक हूँ केंद्रीय विद्यालय सेक्टर 12 द्वारका में, और विद्यालय में विभिन्न गतिविधियों के माध्यम से बच्चों में अच्छे संस्कार विकसित किए जाएं, उसका हम प्रयास करते रहते हैं. और ये हमारा हमने अपना उद्देश्य बना रखा है कि शिक्षा के साथ साथ बच्चों में अच्छे संस्कार विकसित किए जाएं. धन्यवाद.
I'm present here. मेरा नाम आदर्श है and I'm from Kendriya Vidyalaya Sainik Vihar. And being a student, my moral or objective is to become a successful man and do as much as good to other things as I can.
Good morning to one and all present here. I am Shubhamna in class 8 from KV Sanitya.
I am Ishika from Trivedi, and as a student I always want to learn new things and good things that I can adopt in my life and being a good student.
6th standard from Kendriya Vidyalaya Pragati Vihar.
Good afternoon one and all. My name is Pranjal from Kendriya Vidyalaya Pragati Vihar. Good afternoon to one and all. My name is Nirbhay Singh of class 7th of KV Pragati Vihar.
मेरा प्रणाम और आप सबके साथ बैठ करके मुझे आज बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। मैं अध्यापिका हूँ संस्कृत की केंद्रीय विद्यालय प्रगति विहार से। धन्यवाद।
Good morning everyone. Myself Mrs. Vinita Bhamra, TGT Science from KV Pragati Vihar.
सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। मैं सीमा शर्मा हूँ, प्राइमरी टीचर हूँ केवी प्रगति में।
Morning to everybody. I am Kantipa from KV Sanitya, TGTWE.
Good morning to one and all. I am Vice Principal from KV Sanitya.
और मेरा सादर प्रणाम। मैं मनीषा शर्मा केवी सैनिक बिहार से हिंदी शिक्षिका और हमारे विद्यालय के प्राचार्य और प्राचार्य महोदय की ओर से मैं आप सबको विश्वास दिलाती हूँ कि हमारे विद्यालय में भी नैतिक शिक्षा, मूल्यपरक शिक्षा हमेशा दी जाती है। प्रार्थना सभा में यही सब प्रोग्राम होते हैं और नागरिक जागरूक कार्यक्रम जो रामकृष्ण मिशन द्वारा संचालित है उसमें भी हमारे यहाँ से सभी शिक्षिकाएं समय